All Out with Rico and Kayla is about to go live online. Catch All Out monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out hosts, Rico Robles and Kayla Rivera. Stand by and enjoy the program.
You know how we do it. So it's fantastic to actually have somebody that's, let's just say, gone global and back. And being back in the Philippines is something that these ladies are excited to do. And we are excited to see them again, ladies and gentlemen. We have Merit and Marian, of course, M2M. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
How are you guys doing? It's been a long time.
A very long time.
Yeah, very long time. But we're doing great.
Yes.
So where are you joining? I know. Where are you joining us from?
From Norway, Oslo, Norway.
Very cold. Is it very cold right now? Not much.
It is so cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
We wish the tour already had started so we could be, in the warm weather in Asia instead of here in Norway.
But aside from the Asian tour and the Philippine shows that when you guys did announce, it's sold out, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you.
For these shows, I mean, did you guys start the tour already for this one, for your comeback?
No. The first show is gonna be in Indonesia and it's starting April 26th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you guys nervous for that?
Right now.
I mean, you guys are in rehearsals right now. I mean,
Yeah.
For you guys, when the last time we've heard you was what? Was it 2004?
2002, actually.
Yeah, 2002 was the last time, and then y'all went. What happened? Did you guys do your separate ways? Did you guys somebody? I know somebody gone solo.
Yeah,
we
we
both
both.
did.
Yeah, we both had great careers actually
Yes.
on each side, releasing tons of albums and going on tour. So, and we're still doing it. So, yeah, we've been really doing it nonstop.
We've been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can you guys remember that? I mean, from way back, that you could recall that you guys are such cultural phenomenon. I mean, up to now, when you play your song, it's like, whoa, you know what I mean? Especially with the internet now. I'm still trying because our pictures were actually on Friendster, so I'm trying to look for it. I'm like, yo, it's in Friendster days. But for you guys, when you see your past videos when you're doing your solo stuff, what is it something about M2M that you guys miss?
What's so incredible is that even that first album got such a huge audience. We were just starting out. We were only 15 and 16 when we recorded that album, but we felt that we'd been writing songs and working for this our whole lives, which we had. But still, we wrote those really good songs at a very young age. And the fact that they're still alive, the audience has kept those songs alive now for over 20 years. It means more than it's hard to explain, actually. Yeah.
And it's so nice to be two again, when we're rehearsing these songs, singing the harmonies and we both play guitar and piano, so we're like switching in between the instruments.
Yeah, we can do interviews together again.
I know. It's so nice.
So when did getting back together as a group, as a duo, when did that come about? Was it born in 2024, or was it more of like 2020, during pandemic? When did this happen?
No, actually it happened last year. It was destiny that brought us back together.
No less.
Yeah, I had a flat tire on my car, and because of that I was up really early, and I was standing in a coffee shop, and there is a really small coffee shop where I live, and there's hardly people there. And nobody is ever there. And then I was standing there alone, and suddenly Mari just walks in.
We were the only two people there, and we were sitting this close together.
And we hadn't seen each other for like really 20 years.
Yeah.
And we were like, whoa, this is it's so meant to be. We can't.
Like, should we have coffee?
Yeah.
I think we need to have coffee. And we did, and we talked for 4 or 5 hours. And at the end of that conversation, we started looking at the numbers of how many people were still actually listening to M2M, and it was over 1 million people a month streaming our old songs. So
A lot of Filipinos too.
yes.
Can you imagine these times where music is available on anybody's cell phone? You know what I mean? Like before, it was CD tours.
Yeah.
It was all about going out on the road, going to every mall out there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And now this time around, with the fans clamoring for you guys, what was it something that you miss about your fans?
Oh, they've always been so positive, good energy,
Mm.
and just really loving our songs and singing along, and we never really, because when we were traveling, we were doing mostly just interviews, so we never really had like a big M2M concert.
We had some showcases and some signings.
Yeah, we
That
just
was-
did
yeah.
like a few songs acoustic, but
Mhm.
this is our first time doing actually a M2M concert, and I
Yeah.
can't wait to.
So excited.
It's like 8,500 people in Manila singing along.
That's crazy.
Oh,
I think
can't
there'll
wait.
be more. I think it'll probably be like 70,000 people in Manila. You know what I mean? But for you guys have a handful of shows. You'll have the Manila show, the Davao show, and the Cebu show. That's all three parts, major parts of the Philippines.
Mm.
I mean, for you guys, what was your memory about the Philippines?
Oh yeah, I have actually like my number one
M2M
M2M
memory, yeah.
memory is from Manila. We were
Mm.
at the Mega Mall, and we were gonna sign some autographs.
And do like a small, like 3 songs or something.
Yeah, 3 songs
Tiny little
acoustic,
show, yeah.
signing autographs, and then 10,000 people showed up. It was
It was so wild.
crazy. And when we were leaving, people started running after us, and my dad was there, and he's been telling me he was afraid of his life because the ground was shaking,
Uh-huh.
because there were so many people running, and we had to jump into the car, and the car was like driving onto the highway, and people were running after the car in the middle of the highway. So it was kind of scary actually, but also very fun.
Also very fun. Yeah.
And believe it or not, girls, it was me with hair, no beard. I was your host of your whole Philippine tour. That's what when they told me in M2M, they're going to be here. I'm like, I better interview them because I'm going to remind them that 20 plus years ago, it was us three on that stage going to dinner as well after, and all the different shows that you guys did, even your major concert. I think it was at the World Trade Center at that time. It was me hosting your show.
Wow, that's
Wow.
amazing.
Nice to see you again.
That's how I'm like, how you ladies been? Great to see you guys. You know what I mean? But hey, time hasn't been kind with the baldness, but all good though. But we're excited. We are so happy that you guys are gonna be here. Now, you did mention it's gonna be your first major concert, as M2M. Now, for this, what's to expect for all the fans?
Well, we're bringing all of our favorite M2M songs. Marion even asked on Instagram what songs our listeners are really excited about hearing. So we're taking that into consideration when we're making the set list. It's so fun to sing together again. It's like we grew up as a duo, so being reunited with like something that makes, when I sing with Marion, we make more volume. It's like we have one big sound. It's amazing. And it's really, it's a very inspired, fun time. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just going to be us with the fans. We're all just going to like remember back, and it's going to be a nostalgic night for all of us.
And a celebration. Yeah.
Now, for all the fans, is this just a one-time thing? I mean, is there going to be new songs? Are you going to be previewing some new songs in the work that we could expect?
We don't have any new songs, but we are doing a few of our own songs, like that we've been doing after M2M, and we're
playing together.
That we're playing together.
Yeah.
But for now, it's just the tour and celebrating the 25th anniversary. And then we'll see what happens after that. We just want to have a good time, and if we love it, we'll do it more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's been 25 years now for you ladies. I know you guys have a lot of questions that you get from everybody. But my only question that I want to say across this is that, what is your message for each other? if you're given a chance now that you guys are back together 25 years, a way to thank each other or the milestones that you guys have gone through, you have any message for each other?
Ah, that's a good question.
I
Oh
just,
wow,
I
so
mean,
many.
yeah, so many. I just feel so touched by seeing Marion now as an artist 20 years later, really finding we both found our own identities. We're not as struggling as hard as we were. We're not, and there's a feeling of really having come home to ourselves musically, I think, on our own. And that's why this is so magical doing it together as well. We're really just in it for it's on our terms for the right reasons. Even like rehearsing for hours on end last week. It's just everything is meaningful and fun now. I think it's about the right things.
Yeah, and also like we were so young back then, and now we're grown-ups. We know the business now, and we're in charge, and we know now that it's all about the two of us. It's nobody else who's making the shots, and so for us, it's just to keep talking to each other and about everything, and make sure we're both having a good time this year. Yeah,
and that the friendship comes first.
Yeah, friendship first.
Yeah.
And many singers, songwriters are watching you guys now, are watching this interview. You have any message for them for the staying power, and in times when duos and groups have to part ways, and then to make up again, to be back together, you have any advice?
I would say just remember to keep writing. Remember your music. Never let anyone take that away from you. And you're not in a hurry. I feel like there's so much pressure now to start very early and to be super productive and put out new songs, lots of new songs every year. But I think that the fact that you can take your time so that it feels like you're coming home to yourself and home to your music every time you play a show or you release something. It really feels like it's a part of your DNA. I think it's so important.
Stay true to who you are. Don't the record companies sometimes always want you to do what's popular right now, but it's not going to work. You can't copy someone else just because it's popular. They already exist. So
and your listeners will find you. Yeah, if you're doing your thing, they'll find you.
And indeed, they have access to everything in a snap of a finger, and they are going to find you guys. But, here on the show, we do have all out random fun questions that we just ask you guys. And many of the fans would ask, who is the most famous person you guys have ever met? 25 years doing this, even more. You must have run across a lot of people.
Marion is the most famous person ever.
But we met Beyonce.
Yes.
When they were Destiny Child.
Yes, that's right.
Paul McCartney. Justin Timberlake we met when they were in sync. Because they were all like young and doing it at the same time as us. I think that's like the most famous people we met, right? Yeah.
And who are the most famous friends that you have on your phone? Like right now, in the snap of a phone call, they'll pick it up and say, "What up?"
I think the most famous friend I have is Josh Groban.
That's a very famous friend.
But I haven't seen it in many years.
I can't answer this question. What's your most famous friend?
I'm hanging out with us. Well, so far, I think it's got to be Apple the App of the Black Eyed Peas. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Because he is Filipino. So, we get to turn across each other. What was that one advice that someone has given you that up to this day you take with you up to this moment?
Well, my dad always said the devil sleeps in the details, which I think is a good one that I always kind of kept.
Yeah.
That you have to eat and you have to sleep and, be relaxed, for things to be good. Yeah.
Yeah. I I think the most important thing, especially now that we're essentially all public figures because we're all on social media, is that you're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to evolve. You're allowed to, if you're an artist, you're allowed to try different things. You don't have to stay in the little box of who you were when you made your debut. I think it's so important also because the world is so turbulent right now, listening and actually changing your opinion about something. That is actually, that is maybe the most important quality you can have right now, being a human being in the world, 2025, in music or just in general.
Especially with social media, you guys are very much hands-on with your TikTok and all that account, right?
The TikTok is not that good
No.
because we're old.
You gotta dance. You gotta dance, girl.
I always say that, I'm like a 40-year-old woman who watched popular TikToks on Reels 10 days later.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's who we are now.
I'm not gonna ask the age because you guys look timeless, but your fans are very much excited. Of course, you guys are gonna have a show over in Manila, May 1 and 2, over in the Araneta Coliseum in Davao, May the 3rd at the SMX Convention Center in Davao, and Cebu, May the 4th in Waterfront Hotel Cebu. Feel free to invite your fans right now.
Yeah, like we've never been to Cebu or Davao before, so you guys have to come and see our concert there. And it's sold out in Manila, but the flight to like Cebu and Davao is really short. So you should just come there if you don't have a ticket in Manila.
Good call. Good call. Of course, I'd like to thank you guys. And your message for all the monsters, those who listen to Monster RX93.1 and to your Filipino fans.
Just thank you for keeping these songs alive. It really does mean the world. It feels like a declaration of love, and we feel so welcome. We can't wait to come back.
Thank you, ladies. It took us 20 plus years to see each other again. Hopefully, when you guys are in Manila, I get to go to your shows and host the press con and whatnot, just like old times.
Oh,
Right?
yeah,
that would
that'd
be
be
lovely.
amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe you were the one hosting. Wow.
It has to be on Friendster and on MySpace. That's where you can find the photos. All right. Marian, you guys do take care and stay blessed. Continue to, to season us with your great songs, and we'll catch you again on the next. All right.
Thank you so much. See you soon.
Thank you very much. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for M2M. There you go. Bye, guys. There you have it. The exciting show happens. Of course, all you got to do is check it out. Happening in Manila, May 1st and 2nd at the Araneta Coliseum in Davao, May the 3rd, and May 4th over in Cebu Waterfront. Till then, my name is Chico Robles. Thank you guys for watching. I'm a little zoomed in right now, but yeah, this has been another Monster exclusive interview.
Monster exclusive interview. Monster exclusive interview. Only from Manila's hottest. Monster RX 93.1.